Innovative generation. What do you think makes an enterprise organization successful? Do you think it's the remarkable understanding of the market, or the growth strategy? A value-driven customer focus, perhaps? Or a strategy of digital transformation? Yes, yes, and yes! But there is something else. Something that would fall into all of the above category. It is innovation. Winning enterprise companies are innovative, which keeps them out there in front of the curve and always on the cusp of something bigger. Innovation is a process of creating and translating an idea into a ware or a service with some sort of value in which customers will pay for. All in all, it is coming up with new ways of doing things. Here are the 6 ways on how leaders can build an innovative generation. But before we go, please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new video updates. Number 1. Adopt a multi-faced approach to innovation. Of course, you will link innovation to brainstorming sessions about irresistible new products, as well as developing sharp, intelligent marketing campaigns to launch and sell products. But let's think outside the box. Let's think of something else. Consider a multi-faced approach to innovation across your entire organization. Forbes, for example, suggests starting with the 4 B's: profit models, processes, products, and policies. Breaking innovation down into these factions and tackling them as individual challenges will allow you to move faster and with more lightness. Number 2. Empower your employees and they will provide value in new ways. Innovation as a corporate value means creating a culture so that every employee feels a level of autonomy, which is of course a way to think independently, creatively, and find new ways to solve problems. Although great leaders make clever decisions, they also know they can't and should not do it at all. Leading a team is as much about listening, mentoring, trusting, and empowering them. And that's what it is all about. Number 3. Know failing is okay. If you have never failed, it is because you're not innovating as you should be. When you're fostering a culture of innovation, failure is inevitable. And that's where the challenge lay in. I know there's almost always a degree of uncertainty, but fear has been called an innovation crippler. You should understand that it will happen and that you will be just fine when it does. It will pass away and you are going to stand up more powerful again. You also should know that this is a mark of a great leader. Number 4. Wisely choose your innovation metrics approach. We all know data matters, and as long as you focus, look long and hard at what it is you're going to actually measure, you can actually measure something as intangible as an idea. Whatever your industry is, you'll need numbers on customer activity in relationship to your product or service. Of course, that's a no-brainer, but try to look elsewhere too. Okay, what about the return on your strategic partnerships? How about getting the data on how much time your team actually has to dedicate to discovery? How many of them have actually been trained on what it means to innovate? So, what are you going to do? The answer is to isolate what can change the game for your organization and build your approach to innovation metrics from here. Number 5. Take action and stop your concern. If you want to do that and truly create a culture of innovation, you must be willing to stop the continuous conceptual chatter and encourage action on innovative ideas. This does not mean that every idea is a great one, or every new product proposal should directly go to prototyping and be executed. Take time to gather data and make an informed right decision. Don't take too much time though. Whether you invest more of your resources or take a different path, Be smart enough to make those choices in a way that's confident, measured, and with no more downtime than is absolutely necessary. Number 6. Learn from the past and look to the future. According to the Accenture's 2015 US Innovation Survey, 60% of companies admitted they did not learn from the past mistakes to incorporate innovation. Can you imagine? The companies that indicate they were highly confident in their innovation performance said it is because they often miss opportunities to exploit underdeveloped areas or markets. This contradiction about what it means to be a successful innovator is a real proof that many leaders do not take the time to learn from their mistakes. It's so important to fix the things that are not working while moving forward. I know I said failing is okay, and it is, but complacency with failure is not. And you should be able to learn from your mistakes. So, whether you are a student or an established scientist, a researcher, an engineer, you can learn to be more innovative. And you leaders, inspire employees to be agents of innovation.